Hello, and welcome back to Terraforming Mars with all the expansions. I made a critical error in the last game we played, where I forgot two things. One is, sure, allow undo, I've never used it before, whatever. Use promo cards, of course, that's fun, but use solar phase option. You're supposed to get, when you play with Venus, I didn't realize I had to do the option to click it, you get an additional bump based on the world government every generation. So we should have had 11 extra bumps from that. Yeah, and that would have been cool. There's also a TR solo mode where if you get to a certain number of TR, you're considered a winner, despite not terraforming all the metrics completely. I don't like that. I don't do it. And yeah, let's create a game and jump in, see what we roll this time. Ooh, so I was... Let's talk. Terractor, you know and love them. $60, cost reduction, love it. Viron, use a blue action card a second time. Thumbs up, good stuff. Terra Labs, you lose a TR at the very start and only start with $14, but all your cards only cost $1 to keep. And then finally, Pristar, which is you start with all of this stuff, right? You lose 2 TR, you start with $50. Every generation you don't do a single terraform, you get $6 in a resource, which is worth a point at the end. So you want to not terraform the planet and save up for big turns where you terraform a bunch of the planet. Pretty crazy. I don't know how they would play. When I look at this stuff, standard tech is cool. Restricted area is cool. Man, I feel like this happened last time. I just went in with such great hopes and then immediately looked at my cards and went, ugh. The events are first player places an ocean tile. This is a really good event for us. And then gain 2 ME for every space tag. Unity. And Mars first is coming in with Unity second round. Like, don't get me wrong. These are the cards I'm looking at as viable. These are decent. Just decent. It's fine. Indentured workers, why not? But everything else is just so lackluster. Like, it's such a bad... It's not a good run for Terra Labs, because in Terra Labs you want to grab all your cards, basically, and you want a Prelude that gives you money. It's a bad run for Viron, because there's nothing to do twice other than buy cards for expensive or get some heat. Pristar is just bad. It's bad. But it'd be fun because you can standard tech, but it's bad because there's no income stuff to do on the side other than immigration shuttles. So it only really leaves Terractor. Right? Terractor could afford to do almost all of this, right? Not really. But at least the immigration shuttles and maybe even an underground detonation. I really want to get on Pluto. And then, like, we could grab 3 plant production real early. Seems good. I like these productions a little bit more, but... It's crazy to see. You can tell here that they value a plant production at 3 ME production, almost. Anyways, yeah, let's just run with this. I think I've thought on it long enough. Unity is going to be coming into power a lot. We're going to get rid of Miranda, which gives animals, because that's just points related, and I'm already worried about this run. We're going to play you and you. which is fine. We have a bunch of plant income now. Immigration shuttles is a great play. I'm going to play indentured workers first, and then immigration shuttles. And I could do this in a bump. Restricted area. I can do restricted area. And I can place it on some double steel. And then that'll allow me to do the other thing. So that's 2 steel. Then I play a project card, use steel on this, and then play a project card. I'll actually play this one first to draw a card. Supported research is good, and then we'll get 2 heat production for 10 bucks. Mars first gives us 2 bucks for coming into power, so does Unity. Next turn, another person's coming into greens. We have 2 green tags. We could lead the green tags. I think I want to build up scientist. Specifically because I have some science tags, and this one needs me to have at least 2 delegates in science, or them to be in power. So in case you don't know about all this other stuff, I want to tell you that we have preludes in the game, which means we only have 12 generations to do all the things. I should have said this at the very start. There's a free government bump at the end of every round because of Venus, but we have to do all of the Venus bumps to be successful as well, which there's 15 of them and only 10 free bumps, so it's already harder. Colonies are in play, which reduces our ME production by 2, and turmoil is in play, which can be beneficial and harmful, but, big but, it reduces your TR by 1 every single round. So even though we have some TR, we're back down to 14. What did we get a TR for? Didn't we do something? Oh, maybe we don't have one. Maybe we haven't lost it yet. So yeah, so it's pretty rough. There's a lot of moving bits right now. Now, we can do one of the metrics on behalf of the world government. So usually you pick the ones that you're worried about or that will help you. Like if you need oxygen or heat to do something soon. And then you also kind of want to do the expensive ones. But I think that an ocean, it makes sense here or here. So that if we get oceans in the future, we get that extra adjacency. And usually you're looking for oceans. So now we're down to 13 TR. And in the future, Venus tags will be worth more. And here we can go. We can buy stuff. Livestock, bad. Energy savings, bad. Hired raiders, bad. Mars first, bad. I mean, Mars first is in, but it gives us income for every 3 building tags we have. We have 3, including it, so no. So all bad. So what I'll start with is buying a card for 2 bucks. And then I'm going to put my delegate into scientist again. Because that will now be in the lead for power. Because I have 2 things in scientists, I can play a project card, supported research for 3. Give me another science tag. Quantum extractor. Yo. That's huge. We could play standard tech, but that wouldn't get us up to 4 tags yet. Lunar exports is so good. 19 bucks to get 5 income or 2 plants. And it's cheaper for us. It only costs me... I could sell a card, I think. Right? I have -3 because I'm Tractor, so it's only 16. This, to me, even though I'd like to get 2 heat, this to me is, let's get either 5 ME production or 2 plant production. I don't know. What do you think is better? The plants are how you terraform. Sell a patent. Windmills. Play a project card. Lunar exports. I think I'm going to take the 5 ME production. It's early. My TR is really low. I don't have another big boost, so I am going to take that for now. It's more short-term than it is long-term gains, but I'm feeling a second ocean. I really like bumping Venus a couple times to get that free card in range, but one more ocean puts us in a good spot. And then there's one... Oh, now... Sorry, that was the... I thought that was the... Yeah, I screwed up. There's also an ocean from the global event. So we'll put it there. That was a waste. That was bad. Should have known better. Should have done a Venus bump there and then the event for one. But now we're at 3 oceans already. And now these are available. There's a science tag. Yo. And Venus tags are good. So... Who's in power science? Okay. 8 plants into a greenery. Oh, but it would have to go down here. I think I still want to, though, for a titanium. And now we'll play a card. Lagrange. Quantum Extractor is out of reach, isn't it? Ugh, it is. So in that case, we'll play a Perform an action. We'll get our heat increased, and we'll get a card. Extremophiles, 2 science, and it can be added microbes to any card, which is a big deal. And then we'll put our delegate into... I don't know. Mars first and Scientist. I think Scientist is the one that we want. One more is going to be coming into Unity. Yeah. Because we have 3 tags, and we'll hopefully have 5 tags by next time Science comes into power. So we are going to gain 2 for each space tag we have, including influence. We do have an influence, so we're going to make some decent money. Let's go ahead and do the Venus bump. Ooh, Gyropolis. We will have energy and a number of tags. 8 heat, yep, sure. Let's buy a card. Not much. I want another science tag, but I didn't get it. Standard project will have to be played so that I can get Quantum Extractor. I could get Extremophiles. So my delegate into science, or yeah, so we take control of that party. And then we'll try and push for unity a whole bunch in the future. But for now it's science. I don't like hackers. But I do know I'm going to want Extremophiles. So for $3, that's pretty okay. I need to use these frickin' colonies, man. But my card draw has been pretty good. So, don't want to complain too hard. So we're going to do another Venus bump. We're getting money for Venus tags. We have 1. Plus Scientist is coming into power. We have 5. It's pretty great. Towing a Comet is good. Local Shading is good. Play a card. Why can't I play Gyropolis? Play a project card. Okay, there we go. Gyropolis. So, we play Local Shading first. Then play a project card, and we play Gyropolis. If we get 2 plants with it, say here, we can get a greenery. I don't want to waste my adjacencies. So maybe here. I have 4 energy production this turn, in particular. Which means I can fly, trade with a colony. For 3 energy. Where would I go? For 3 more cards or 5 plants? I think I want 5 plants. No! 8 steel is huge. And if I build a colony there, I'd get even more steel. This is a good opportunity to buy a colony, I think. So, standard project, where are you? Standard project, colony on series. Then we trade with, for 3 energy, series. Then with 12 steel, which is lots, we play a project card called Gyropolis. And we have 5 of the tags. And I need to place it in a place where I get 2 plants. Excuse me? Excuse me, I clicked, didn't I? Reload. Oh, it's there. Perfect. Weird. It just didn't want to animate it. And then we get another oxygen bump. Yo, which gives us some titanium. So let's draw a card here. Zeppelin, that's fine. I don't think we can play a project card that makes sense to me. So let's get our heat production up. Get a microbe and get a floater. Mars first gives me $3. Unity gives me 5. Lose 3 ME for each blue card. Oh, I should have paid attention to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am so frickin' screwed. We're gonna go into Unity. And we're gonna pass. And we're gonna increase Venus one more step. And Ice Asteroid is good. I like Trans-Neptune Probe, but we don't need it right now. I hope we don't need it at least. We're doing a heat bump. Let's buy a card. Investment loan. Hey-oh. Where will we Ice Asteroid? All through here, probably. Ice Asteroid. Yeah. Let's play a project card, starting with investment loan for free. Then play a project card, which will be Ice Asteroid. We'll place our oceans here and here. Then we'll trade, but to trade costs $9. But that I think is worth it. 9 ME, and we're going to go to Ganymede, which gives us up to 12 plants. So, is there anything else I'm planning on playing this turn? Not really. If I get a little bit more money, I can do the Atmos collectors. Oh, I could have done the Atmos collectors! And... oh. And I could have used that to get the energy. Okay. Well, that's fine. I feel like a dum-dum. Well, I could get heat income, though. I want to use you to gain a ME production. I want to use you to gain a microbe and play a project card. No, we'll get the income one more time. Right? Yeah. So our free delegate, we will put into... I mean, Calvinist is still strong. We have eight of that. We have 3 green tags. We have 3 that tag. Mars First is getting another one anyways next round. Yeah, let's go Calvin. Let's not fight uphill. What's the event? Lose 2 floaters. So I did an action just now to consume a floater for 1 ME production when I could have added a second floater. Instead, I could have added the second floater and saved myself 10 ME for next round. Oh my god. What's coming up in the future? Counter Earth tags, the person with the most loses 2 TR, that's fine, that's me. Increase 2 steps of temperature, and we get... Okay. The other ones are good, I just... Like, oh my god. I feel so dumb. I am so dumb. I'm going to sell this card. Pass. Oh my god. We would be doing much better. Let's get an oxygen bump, maybe, just to help that along. So Olympus Conference Center is fine. Solar Reflectors is late, but farming seems good. Is Solar Reflectors really that late? I'm not sure. Either way, I'm going to play a project card. I'm going to play Atmos Collectors, and then I'm going to use Atmos Collectors after doing these heat bumps and a plant here. I'm going to use Atmos Collectors to gain 3 energy, which I will use to trade with a colony. And specifically because Pluto's maxed out right now, because I haven't had a chance to go to it, we're going to fly to Pluto. Whew. And now we have a whole bunch of cards, including Research Outpost. Play a project card. You. Where is Research Outpost going to go? Excuse me. Place the city tile. This is a good... We have 2 plants right now. I like this spot. Yeah, I do. I thought I'd be able to play Olympus Conference. Oh, I can. Oh, I could have played Olympus Conference first. Oopsies. What's coming into power? Greens. But I can put my delegate into Calvin. So like that's good. Let's just get a microbe and draw a card. And a fuel generator. Yo. That's great. That's so good for us. Now we're at 3 energy production. I could have gotten the Field Factory. I still could, but I think it's late for that. Instead, I'm going to play the Olympus Conference, and then I'm going to pass. And I keep putting off Venus because I want that card for myself. I'm going to continue to do so by putting up the oxygen. Optimal arrow braking is good. Mining area feels good, but it's... Well, we still have time. And then large convoy is good. Let's do heat bumps, and buy a card. And get an income. Perform an action on a played card. Play a card. Where would I want to mine with my mining area? Just down here? Yeah. Mining area. 1 steel, 1 ME gives me 1 steel back and a steel production. Moss. We could play Moss. How close? We're not heating the planet quick enough. So let's play a card. Optimal arrow braking. Then let's play a card. Please give me the comet. I will place it here for lots of money back. We're going to make a greenery now for 3 plants. We could have gone for the triple card. I've been looking at it for a while, but just it's always been a little bit out of place. We want to trade with a colony. I don't know where we want to trade with, actually. I said it was a big deal to be able to trade. Now I'm like, what do I trade for? I think I want to trade with Ceres, even though I don't really need the steel right now. I have a bunch of it. Let's play Atalanta and just keep this card draw for points card going. Water to Venus, thank you. And Cartel. Cartel's 5 income right now, right? And water splitting plant, jeez. Play a project card. I'm going to play Cartel, I think. It cost me $4, and it gives me a whole bunch. If I use the 1 floater left on you, I could get titanium, and that would help me to water to Venus, which I will do. So water to Venus, which is now only the 2 titanium. I actually made profit on that, jeez. And it gave us a free card, which was Giant Ice Asteroid. Yo. So this is a good time to play Moss. It is a good time to play Fuel Factory, but I want the energy, whether for splitting plant or for traveling. So I'm going to pass. Well, I'm going to put my delegate out. And I'm going to put my delegate into... I don't know. Greens gives me $4. Plus if I put a greenery down, which I could do next round, like maybe, it gives me $4 more. Or I could do Mars first, which gives me $7. And when I place, I get steel. I think I'm going to do Mars first. Just nudge them in. And I could do Fuel Factory that would get us more stuff, but then I can't trade. Where would I trade with? You know what? I'm not trading next round. It's fine. So we're just going to buy the Fuel Factory. Special design doesn't seem required. I mean, I could get Zeppelins. No, I can't get Zeppelins because I'm broke. I can't get anything. Let's pass. And now we can do more Venus scales because we don't have like a Venus engine. I like Saturn Surfing, and I like Stratopolis, and I like High Tech Lab, and I like Medical Lab. But those are like competitive cards more than they are useful. I mean, these two are good. Hmm. Sure, let's take them. So MedLab, we have a bunch of steel that we're not using otherwise. So let's go ahead and click play project card. MedLab gives us tons of income. Gives 5 income or 4. Wasn't it? I thought we were. Oh, I thought it was. I thought we were at the break point. Apparently, we were not. Let's draw a card for $2. The Domed Crater, which we cannot play. I mean, we could. We might be able to play it. Let's play a project card of a giant ice asteroid. And that will get us these 2 things. Okay, and the heat is now all the way to 6. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to play a project card. It's going to be special design. And then I'm going to play Domed Crater. Because we can go backwards with the plus or minus 2. So the Domed Crater is going to go in this spot for tons of money back and tons of plants. Can we perform an action on played card? I mean, these guys just need floaters, so floater, floater, floater. With the heat that high, we'll do symbiotic fungus. Oh, I should have done Saturn Surfing first. Oh, rats. Oh, I'm a dum-dum. Oh, I can play Saturn Surfing because I have minus Earth tag cost. So Saturn Surfing is pretty friggin' sweet because it allows us to get $5 every turn, basically. Symbiotic Fungus allows us to put a microbe on this card, and this card keeps pumping. Play a project card. Imported GHGs for $1. And then play a project card, Neutralizer Factory. Yeah, that was pretty great. And now that gets us up to another heat bump. My God. So let's talk. We have a free ocean coming up that will make us win. We have a little bit of oxygen to go with a ton of plants, which you may have realized I haven't been spending for some reason. What else? We need a lot of Venus. And the heat's coming in fine. We'll have 2 more heat bumps next round. We have how many generations? We have till the end of 12. So we're ahead of pace right now. Red sadly are looking like they're going to be running into power. So let's go ahead and put our dude into Unity. I think Unity's the best for us. We have 11 of its tags, and I like titanium being worth more. Meanwhile, we definitely want greens in this round because we have a bunch of greeneries ready to be built next round when we have them. Yeah. Unity. And then we're going to pass. And then we're going to put up the Venus scale because that's, again, what we're struggling to do the most. Oh, global event, dry desert means I have to remove an ocean. Well, these both have 4 adjacencies and blank. Well, this one might have something. It did not. I wish I had done that one. Or the other one. We can do Heather. We cannot do Archaeobacteria. Freya Biodomes is worth a lot. So we'll grab them. And now we'll put up the temperature. We'll put up the temperature. That gives us a free ocean. It'll go there to get all that money back. Now 8 plants for greenery. Let's go here to get 3 cards. Nitrogen-rich asteroid and Venus Govna. Calvinus is now at 3, which I'm okay with. Let's go in between our 2 cities, get a bunch of monies and plants. Can we get more plants? Ganymede's at 4, so we play a card that we have, Atmos Collectors, and we play it to gain 3 energy, and then we do the Trade with Colony action with 3 energy that we now have, and that's to go to Ganymede, which gives us 9 plants, which again, when we place this, like our money's at 84, and then it went up to 90, because 2 for the ocean and friggin' 4 for the greenery is sick. Let's get our card for free. A Venus bump here. How many plant tags do I have? 3. So nitrogen-rich asteroids, an obvious go. Large convoy is going to work out. We're going to just play so many project cards here. Let's do the nitrogen-rich asteroid, because that one's like real good. Then we'll play a project card. GHG from Venus, because that gave us a double TR bump. We will Saturn Surf for some money. Can we play farming? No. But we can play project card. Heather. We're so close to being able to farm though, right? Yeah. Play project. Do we have another space event? If I do the large convoy now, which I'm going to, it's going to give us enough heat to do a free heat bump now, which will allow me to do farming this turn. And I'm going to do it for a card. And then that's the heat. And then we have enough for another greenery. Oh my god, this is insane. So we got $4 back on that greenery, plus all this. We're back up to $30. This is synergies. This is just happening so fast. Farming, yes. I mean, Freya biodomes are fine. Like, sure. And then Venus. Excuse me. Okay, play that. I had to put the microbes down was the problem. And then play project card Venus. And now, if I put my guy into Unity, we're at how many? We have 7 Venus tags, 6 Earth, and 1 of these. So it's 14 total tags if we get Unity into power. Plus, we'll have the influence to counteract losing 4 ME per city we own, which is 3. So, I think it's worth selling some patents, getting rid of the water splitting plant and the mohole. It's crap. And then we spent $5 to put another delegate into Unity. And there we go. We're going to only lose $4 from this event now from our cities. Pass. Increase temperature, oxygen, or Venus. I'm going to choose Venus. Trading colony would have been sweet, but it's not us. We are the chairman, so we get 2 points here. And we can't do electro catapult. So temperature, the heat bumps are complete. Greenery. Yeah, we'll green there. It's fine. Let's get a card. Scientists. Well, we don't have that. Perform an action. This is not the last generation, so that's fine. We might as well get our $4 from this now. I should have explained how that card works, but I feel like it's too late. But I'll tell you now. That card that I just used, called Saturn Surfing, is get floaters when you play it equal to the number of Earth tags that you have. And then in the future, you can sacrifice them one at a time. We're all the way down to 3 to get the number ME equal to the number of floaters, max 5. So when we had 6, we got $5. Then we had 5, we got $5. Then we had 4, we just got $4. And the last generation, we'll get $3 from it. Either way, it's a point. It's an Earth tag. It's just good in a lot of ways. We have $87. I feel like I'm playing friggin' Terractor right now. And then we're going to lose 3 ME for each set of TR, 5 TR over 10. Well, we have a lot of those. Max 5, though, right? So, yeah, we're already well above 35 TR. We are going to just lose $15 from that, minus 2 influence, as long as we go into one of these 2 parties. We definitely do not want Reds in power. Reds' thing is that it costs an additional 3 ME to bump any terraforming metric. So, let's go ahead and send our delegate into Calvin. And we like Calvin. We have 16 heat production, right? And then we will do this. We will do this. We are the chairman, so we would like to play a card. Play a card, public declarations. Play a project card. Why can't I play the trading colony? Didn't I have a trading port colony or something? I must not. I must only have quantum communication. Well, I have $80 right now. So I think it's time to just do standard project, scrape the air of Venus. Oh my god! We have standard tech. We have had standard tech this whole time. I forgot about that. So we're getting so much money back. I could have done so many of these earlier. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like, oh my god. Are we unstoppable? Then we'll do it the last time. Wow. I mean, sure, we'll play small animals too. And we'll activate it. Wow. Sell patents. I'll sell these 2 patents. And then our delegate. We're not going to buy a delegate. Sorry, that was a buy delegate option. We're not doing it. Action on behalf of the world government. Oh, I bought 1 too many Venus bumps. I'll increase the oxygen. Whew. So this is the last generation, and we've already completed it. Wow. Am I right? Feels right. Luxury foods. Let's buy some card. Let's buy some card. Water imports from Europa. We only have none. None Jovian tags. It's worth 2 points for $25. I think we can do better buying cities. In fact, I'm sure we can. Good city spot here. I mean, I like the idea of going for a card. So let's play standard project, build a city. Is it worth flying somewhere? You know what? It is. So perform an action. You give me 3 energy, and then I will trade with a colony for 3 energy. Pluto. That gave me a bunch of cards. Earth Catapult. I mean, I love Earth Catapult, but, like, is it worth it? I think so. Play a project card. I'm going to play the Earth Catapult. Screw you. I know you don't like it, but... and then pay for a standard project. I'm going to get a city. It's going to go here. And then I'm going to build a green right here. Gives me another card. Venusian Soils. Meh. Oh, we have 8 greens again. Don't have any double points. So I got Protected Valley, as you can see. So Protected Valley is cool. We have 7 titanium, or 7 steel, which is why I wanted it. So now we can put it there, which is cool. That gave us a whole bunch back. Where else can we buy a city? Like just here, right? Really? It's the only spot that seems worthwhile. Standard Project City. 8 plants for greenery. We have 10 more plants coming in, so that puts us to 13. So if we get 1 and then 2, we'll be able to get an additional 1 in the bonus phase. We would like to get more microbes. More microbes. Some more money. Some more animal. And while I'm at it, why not? We'll get an income. Form an action. Nope. Play a project card. So luxury foods is 2 points for $5. Zeppelins, quantum communications, water imports. I mean, 2 points here versus 2 points here. It's pretty obvious. I should just go Zeppelins, quantum. And then all of this is useless. I could put my delegate somewhere. It doesn't matter. Sure, I'll put it in reds as like... Reds is the party that doesn't want to see the world terraform, so I just put it in there as some irony. And then we hit pass. Pace for final greenery. I have 14 green, so if I go here, that gives me enough for another one. Which, let's give it to the OG city, and we'll keep sharing with the neutrals. You win. Look, we're out at the beach, but it isn't the reason to stop making Mars better. Try to win with extensions enabled? Yeah. Try and win before the last generation comes. Can you get 90 plus victory points? I don't know, game. You tell me. Yo! 90. That's our goal is 100 around here. Victory points. How much did we get for Extremophiles? 5. It's pretty cool. Situation on the board. 15, 17, 28 on cards. But the TR is so much lower in this because even though you have to do this whole other set of bumps, it's hard. It's hard. You're losing 1 per round. I hope you enjoyed. I sure have. This was a much more fun experience than the test run. But either way, I think it was good to watch. See you next time. Cheers.